I'll hop in bed. Just give me 1 sec.
Alright, yeah, give me a second too.
Jimmy the rat is now AFK. We have a rat? It's good that rats come with a label, so now we know who to feed this information to.
I missed that we had a new...
Oh. He's a VIP. He said, hi.
That's a potato. The rat was formerly a potato. It's evolving.
So I should call him Jimmy the Potato. Got it.
My stomach hurts, and you don't know what I end up doing? You're going to be probably really disappointed in me.
Eating to try and make it feel better?
Eating McDonald's.
Oh God, why would you do that to yourself? You have so much to live for.
Because I want McDonald's right now.
I want McDonald's too, but I don't go eating it. I don't go putting it in
But
my
we
face,
have it downstairs.
sliding it piece by salty, delicious piece into my face hole.
I want fries.
I don't know how many years it's been since I've eaten at McDonald's.
I try and avoid it because it's just so not worth it when you eat it and then it's like, great, now my stomach is upset, or now I have to go have a horrific and awful visit to the bathroom.
It's not a disliking or avoiding fast food thing. It's just an avoiding McDonald's specifically thing.
I totally get it. It's not a quality product. It's terrible value for price, and it's terrible quality in general, and it's just generally disappointing. Which I know you'd think I'd be into, but I'm not. Yeah, DQ has some awesome
you're not
food.
into it. You're just an expert at it.
I'm just proficient at it. Some of the best fast food you'll have is DQs. It's pretty fucking tip top.
You don't really have them here.
Oh man, they got some good food.
Do you have Jack in the Box?
No,
nope.
I've eaten a Jack in the Box when I was in the States, and they're really good too. I like them.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the healthiest, but there's a Jack and a Wendy's near where I live, and those are
now I want
Wendy's.
Wendy's kicks ass. They're my favorite of the fast foods that are relatively cheap.
They were always our go-to in April and May.
Yeah.
Do you know that you can order a Baconator as a triple?
I don't need to commit suicide. I feel like I've already done enough damage to my body that it will eventually fail me for valid reasons.
So, do you guys have the little frost cards?
Yeah, I lost mine. It fell in the fucking garbage in my truck, and I couldn't find it. And so now I lost my little charity frosty thing.
Did they actually check yours?
Sometimes. I'm gonna
They've
totally
never checked mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally try and get my free frosty anyway. And when they ask for the card thing, I'll be like, it's right here. Son of a bitch, it fell out of the cubby hole.
Honestly, though, it was $2. I would see if I could buy a new one.
I was lucky to get the one I did. It was the dude told me they were out, and then when I pulled up to the window, he's like, "Hey, I found one. It was under the cash register. Do you still want it?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'll pay $3 for it," because it was obviously reserved for someone. And he was like, "Yeah, I feel like somebody put it there to hide it." So I don't think I'm gonna have any luck getting that. And that was like that was in February that I was getting the last one at the location. So
wow, it took that long.
Yeah, like I don't think that I'm gonna get too many more opportunities to pick that up now that it's May.
Someone told me about it in like October. I'm like, well, I won't get it now. I don't get Wendy's like that much. So if I get it in October, it won't be worth it. But then January rolled around, and it was like January 3rd, and I went to Wendy's. And I'm like, give me the thing. And I told my mom after, I said, hey, Mom, I owe you $2. And I've gotten so many Frosties, and the little tiny ones, they go a long way.
They're good enough for a satisfying little dessert. something to dip your fries in, and they're not too much that you feel over full after. So they're perfect.
Yeah. Now I have a question: chocolate or vanilla?
Yeah, when you
Chocolate.
get the little
Duh.
Vanilla.
Okay.
Chocolate.
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 Who the hell orders a vanilla?
The only time I will ever order vanilla is if like my dog is being real cute and I give in, and I'm like, well, you can't have chocolate, but I love you, so you're gonna get my free Frosty. I've thought about doing that a few times. It's never actually happened.
Yeah, like what? That's like ordering a de-alcoholized beer. I'd like a cup of urine-flavored water. Hold the alcohol. Thanks.
Yeah, but
Now that's sacrilege.
De-alcoholized beer? I agree.
Why do I have pork chop?
now I want Wendy's. I like the biggie bags because I like their nuggets too. I've never liked their fries though.
Oh man, dip them in a chocolate frosty and you won't care. They're so good.
They need more salt.
Oh, I find they're plenty salty. I stick them in
They're
the frosty.
too salty, yeah.
I find that there's plenty of salt on them, but if I dip them in the
Well,
chocolate frosty, they're dynamite.
Maybe like they do different salt amounts where you live. Because like even with some days there's more salt than others, but you know, maybe they're like, oh, Americans are fat, you can't have as much salt as the Canadians.
I feel like they probably vary as wildly as the day the employee is having. So if they're paying attention, they're gonna do less, and if they're yapping with their fucking friend at the cash register, they're gonna salt fries like 3 times heavier because they're not paying attention.
Oh yeah, they definitely all are friends there, except for the one girl.
Nobody likes her because she smells funny.
Well, no, she took it. This is how she described it. She said she's the token white girl.
Oh, jeez.
And it's very true.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. No.
And some of those people, they're not nice. I've had people be racist towards me.
A little bit of reverse racism, man, goes a long way in being confusing.
Yeah, like, I want you to treat me with respect. Next, please. Bye. She messed up my order. Convinced she put it in wrong.
You can be whatever you want to be when I'm not here, but if you're a dick to my face, man, you won't get it back in spades.
Yeah. Talk about me behind your back all you want, but...
I may order the triple baconator so often that, like, if they give me the wrong price, I'm like, oh, you rung that up wrong. You must have rung in just a triple, not a triple baconator.
Yeah.
Telling them how they've done it wrong.
It's bad when you've got to correct them on that.
Well, yeah, I got the same.
Once in a while, there's a new employee, and I haven't trained them yet.
So, Wolf, how many 100 pounds are you?
Barely 2.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
And I'm 6 foot tall.
Okay, so
I'm only a little out of shape.
Not unreasonable. Okay.
Those burgers that I make for myself at home are just bigger.
Yeah, I saw the giant fucking stack of bacon on your burger there. I'm like, I wouldn't mind a piece of that burger. I got a nice burger at home. Don't get me wrong. Man can go out for a burger.
I'm getting angry at Zach's mean friend again.
So call him a fatty with bitch tits and move on with your life. What? It's not true? He is a fatty with bitch tits.
No. The other one.
Oh. Call him a fatty with bitch tits so that he has some perspective on what kind of a dick he's being.
His dog is so cute, though.
Sounds like...
I don't want to get blocked because I like looking at his dog because it's really cute.
You could literally look at any dog on the internet and find another dog that looks like a dog. It's a dog.
Open up Instagram, hit the little magnifying glass, type dog.
How did you know Instagram?
Well, of course that's where you're looking at his dog pictures. No, it's not like you Snapchat with them.
Ugh.
See?
I could never.
Yeah, you're not gonna be
3
sending me
weeks
with
ago?
pictures.
Maybe. But no. I don't like him.
Now that
He's the one that ghosted me for a week.
Now that he's being a little fatty with bitch tits. Nuh-uh. Which one was the one with bitch tits? Was that K?
No, Kay is the one that I'm complaining about right now because piece of shit. Blake is the one with the bitch tits.
There we go. Jimmy the Rat's asking if you can set up a shop, in what you call it?
Yeah,
Bazaar.
so basically what had happened was yesterday we were talking about cereal.
Killers.
And I was curious to know what kind of cereal they had.
Killers.
We heard you the first time.
What kind of cereal they had in New
Killers.
Zealand. And so Zach was like, "Oh, you would like Special K." I'm like, and I told him because their Special K factory right where I live is not doing well. I'll explain that later. And I was just like, and I brought it up like a minute later after I explained it. I was like, "So what flavor Special K do you think I would like the most?" And they were like, "Oh, we just meant because of that certain person." I'm like, "Fuck you." So yeah.
Alrighty.
But anyways, so our Special K factory, so they had an ammonia leak like a few years ago. And they, recovered from that, but it was, a big issue. And then yeah. Right now they have a gas leak which caused an ammonia leak and their roof just caved in.
How many strikes do you really need? The FDA should just go in there and be like, no, you guys aren't fit to produce food. You can't manage facility.
Well, first it was just the one, and now it just like it got so much worse, and my dad thinks they're just gonna give up on the building.
Do you have any idea how bad it would be if that ammonia leak, I don't know, tainted the food?
Yeah, like they lost a lot of money the first time.
Super fucking toxic. There'd be deaths very quickly, and there'd be lawsuits even more quickly. Yeah, you can't fuck around with ammonia.
Oh yeah, they're not.
And yet they are, somehow.
Alright, the wife is up. I will be back in a bit.
Goodbye, Chabrick.
Bye.
Farewell, Chabrick. We'll miss you. But only because we haven't been practicing our aim.
What?
What?
Oh. I took that as something else.
He's speaking the English.
Wow, that was even better a response than I expected. I got a genuinely concerned what and an idiot. So Jimmy the Rat's picked out a cubicle.
That was insulting.
With a name like Jimmy the Rat, he's got to be a meat guy. Come on.
Yeah.
They used to call
set
me.
up a shop.
They used to call me Billy the Nose, and then I broke it. Then they called me Billy the Broken Nose. They're not creative.
He wants to sell some stuff.
He's gonna sell to some things to some people.
Your accent is so insulting.
Excellent. Take that, people who are insulted by a random accent.
Spawn. We need to go to Spawn.
Why did I go all the way around? I could have just. Somebody forgot that they have fly.
Uh-oh.
What?
The rat wants the first stall.
The first stall on the left? Didn't they make a movie about that?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
They did the first house on the left. golden shovel. Okay, and admin claims and cuboid. Okay, so I want to go from... Actually, I need to put a temporary block in here. Dirt will be a temporary block.
Are people pouring resin on a
Step
soda
out,
can?
Jimmy, that would be great.
Oh, look, Roy.
Actually, no, I don't need a temporary block. Go from there to there.
Can you actually make a claim that small?
If I do admin claims, I can.
Interesting.
From there to there. Created. Claim info. Just make sure this is all good. Spawn city. Wait, it did 2D. Maybe if I hover a little bit, am I in the right place? No. Why did it not work? Did it do just that block? Resizing claim. Yes, I want it to go to there. There we go.
I want a pancake.
Now I'm stuck in here. That's fun. Claim info. $3 owner. It's an admin claim. Blah blah. Creating. Okay, let's make it a basic claim. And transfer claim to Jimmy the Rat. Claim transferred. Make sure I didn't just transfer you the whole spawn area. just to verify here.
Verify the size of it.
Okay, yes.
What is the size of it even?
Okay, so I think I may have to kill the leaving messages because I don't really want it to say you're leaving the bounds of Spawn City as soon as you come in here.
Yeah, I think people can figure it out when they cross the wall that they have to hunt for an opening in if they're not on a major road.
So in order
I just jump over the wall.
In order to make a trade, you need to, the first line needs to say this specifically, and this is a bracket. Actually, I'm just going to link you to the page just so that I get it correct. Here, sign tutorial. So there is trade sign. That's the link I want to paste.
You're throwing it in there.
So if you look at that web page, the top line says trade in brackets, and then what it is you want to buy, and then what you want to sell. So if you want to sell something, it needs to be in your inventory so that it can put it into the sign. And then if you are, or basically whatever you need to put in the selling line. And since nobody has any money, excuse me, since no one has any money yet, like you can sell stuff for money, but you won't be able to buy stuff for money.
How do you get money?
Setting up a shop and selling things.
Yeah, but how do people pay for it if they
selling your
don't have
claim
money?
blocks.
We don't have money set up yet, but it'll be a thing.
Yeah, so we'll have some server shops where you can sell dirt, or did I sell blocks? No, I did not update that. I should update the selling your claim blocks, or maybe not. I don't know. Are you okay, Jimmy?
It says he doesn't have permission.
Oh, I thought I saw it on the wall already once. Since I transferred it to you, maybe you need to log out and log back in so that it recognizes it as your claim.
Oh, yeah, you transferring it is different than him claiming
Just
it.
because we did weird things with the claiming stuff.
Yeah, it's a little weird getting the welcome to Spawn City message when I leave his shop.
Right.
Because think about it, when you're walking down here, it's going to be like just pinging you with the welcome, goodbye, welcome, goodbye.
It does that when you go over to the public farm too. Damn it. I don't know how to clear it. Info. Farewell. No, I can't click on it. Looks like he's still having issues. Try now. Okay. I can see it's not working. Oh. What the? It's letting me do it. Why is it letting me do it? Claim info. Owner Jimmy the Rat. Expired no. For sale no. Jimmy, they're out. Yes, no. It does not seem to work. I don't understand why. Trust Jimmy, they're out. You're already the claim owner. Huh. Oh.
Go.
Well, garbage. Because, yeah, it shouldn't let me build. It should let him build because he's the owner. Transfer claim. Jimmy, they're out. Claim transferred. This is super compelling content, isn't it?
I'm sure for Jimmy it's interesting. He's probably on the edge of his seat.
Ew, chocolate covered watermelon?
Ugh.
Now you're making gin infused watermelon.
Is there an inherit flag? Inherit on. There we go. Inherit off. Because I don't want it to deny him from... Did that not work? Every once in a while, he has a sign stick to the wall, and I'm like, oh, it worked. No. I don't know if that's lag or what.
False hope.
I need to stop looking at pretty girls on Instagram.
At pretty girls on Instagram?
Yes.
Are they tempting you?
They're making me sad.
Oh, it did it. Please inherit. He was denied in the parent. So yeah, the title will turn blue if everything worked out properly for what you entered into trade. And the notation is really weird. It feels kind of dumb and obscure, to be honest.
And now he can't stick the sign to the wall.
Do you have a plugin that has that?
Well, that might be a better way to go than the sign.
Oh my gosh.
We've got the whole server standing around watching to see if he can open his shop.
Proof of concept is important. I brought potatoes. There you go. Have a potato. There you go. Have a potato.
I love Baby Yoda.
Now there's a meme I am sick of, and I've never even seen the movie or whatever show.
Dear though.
Okay, let's put.
To unset, farewell, clear.
Okay, I need to get something to eat. I'm like dying.
Then you should go eat. I don't think you're going to miss much. I think Wolf is going to be beating his head against the wall for a few minutes.
But they're such pretty walls.
They are. You picked very decorative walls to try and knock down with your forehead.
Yeah, it's not letting me build in here now. That's good.
That's progress, right?
Yeah. I don't know why it's not letting him build.
Ow.
Don't do that. If it hurts, it's bad.
You know who never came back?
What is it you are trying to sell? Oh, and KB is posted a chest shop thing here.
Yeah, because you were asking if you had a plugin. That one might be a plugin. I don't know.
Economy chest shop. Well, if it supports the things that we have,
that'd be awesome.
Okay, uses vault, which we have. Using signs and chess. Sell wheat and bread. All right, so if you wanted to sell wheat and bread, you would start with trade and brackets, and then if you want to what you want. So if you wanted money, you'd be like $1. And then the next line you would say for 64 wheat. And then however many you have in your inventory. So like if you had 2 stacks, you'd do 128.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Goodbye,
I'm
goodbye.
very valuable listen today.
Hi.
Hi.
Ow.
Wasn't I just complaining about the fact that he didn't come back?
She might have been peeing a little bit when she said hi.
I've learned that people don't appreciate the Goof Troop theme song as much as I appreciate the Goof Troop theme song.
He wouldn't stop. That's why Blake left yesterday. You know that, right?
It is
No.
It is a rather unappreciated little bit of genius.
It's so good. I'm not even allowed to say Goof Troop anymore.
Yeah, I said I swear to God if you say it.
Don't give in to the peer pressure, man.
Alright.
Just
I won't.
don't cave.
I have my ice cream box on a wooden tray so that it can't defrost water onto me.
It's a wooden box without a lid.
Exactly. Rewind.
Didn't say anything about no DuckTales, right? So, DuckTales.
Genius.
I hate you people.
Down here in Duckburg.
Something about history and something about mysteries. DuckTales.
Woohoo!
How do
DuckTales.
people have friends?
I forget
You
if
hate
it
to
was.
admit it,
I forget if.
but I'm the best.
I think it was Jimmy yesterday when we did the Ender Dragon. Jimmy kept doing a woohoo every time I do DuckTales in chat. He typed a woohoo.
A man of culture, I see.
Oh, that's funny. I just couldn't get it out of my head, and then it apparently infected him.
That is what
hours
you like to
later.
hear.
It was midnight and he was still going.
It's a duck blur.
Oh, and also, since I wasn't allowed to say Goof Troop, I kept tricking him into saying the initials of Goof Troop by being like, "Hey, what's that other animal that's children are called kids?" And he was like, "Goat," and I'm like, "What's the opposite of false?" And he's like, "True," and then he hated me. So
Good stuff. Good stuff.
hashtag winning, honestly.
Repeat that.
Hashtag gaslit.
Yes.
There we go. I think that works.
I was telling Digital about how much this.
You're cutting out what?
Yeah, I only got a little bit of that.
I was telling Digital about how.
I didn't hear it again.
I know you think you repeated yourself, but again you cut out.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where am I?
What did On ever do to us for us to warrant holding him?
I feel like that may be an imposition on his basic civil liberties.
Exactly.
The very core of the Charter of Human Rights.
Yeah. Gonna have to do something about that.
La 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 la. It's a duck blur.
There
we go. Plant a couple more berries.
Goof Troop, best of friends forever.
Goof Troop. Ooh.
Rewriting Goof Troop.
Yeah, if you.
Oh, nice.
Say good time you're.
If you've only got 44 wheat in your inventory, you'll have to pick a smaller stack to.
Good job. Way to go, Golem. Way to defend my territory.
At the cost of nearly his entire life.
Hey, you know what? If it saves a skeleton ambushing me and fucking knocking me off of the edge of a cliff, I'm totally okay with replacing the snowball thrower.
It's like if you wanted. I think you can probably do pennies. I guess I haven't tested any of this yet.
Why can't I sleep? There's no monsters.
So do that on the second line.
The real monster.
Third line, do.
So basically, what I said was that I told Digital about how you and Blake were being assholes yesterday.
How so?
Special K.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went on Instagram and got reminded of that. And then I got really mad.
Sounds like Instagram is the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I saw something on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like Instagram's the problem.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to make my own. Like, you know how like LOL is short for lots of.
No, we're not doing GF.
No, it's GTG T, which is got to goof troop.
No.
Or GTDT, got to DuckTales.
God. My grandma just followed me on this Instagram account that I don't use at all, ever.
Cool.
All right, so no more naked pictures for you or
Oh
Grandma
no, I don't
will,
even have any posts.
Grandma
I
will
don't even have a
inform
profile
against you.
picture.
That's right. You keep your naked bodily images off that Instagram.
Apparently. Oh my god, I forgot about this chick. I hated her.
Booty, you talk so much differently when he's here.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just need to go adjust the volume real quick.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I'm just. It was just an observation. It was not a.
Sorry.
All right, time to dig this.
All right, I gave myself a penny. I will see if I can, or $1. I'll see if I can buy your wheat here.
You're buying his
Oh,
weed.
I should probably...
Jesus.
Yeah.
Trying to build an economy, eh?
Maybe. Let's do it with my bare hand. I need your permission to interact with the block oak wall sign. Dang it. Let's see. If we do access trust public. The trade sign has nothing available for you.
What?
Did I already buy it?
What's this blue alien or purple alien thing?
If you click on it, can you get the 50 cents?
What's what thing?
Never mind.
Okay. Hey, Digital, have you ever been able to do something like
sign stores the wheat.
and then all of a sudden, like the day after you could do it perfectly, you can't do it at all?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I drink.
All right, Jimmy the Rat has 50 cents.
For me, that is the end of the Goof Troop song where it's like ba 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 boop boop bow wow. Yeah.
So you can
I used to be able
probably
to do that flawlessly.
you might be able to reload it if you get some wheat in your hands and
No,
click on
not
the
so
sign.
much.
Yeah, no, I can't do the end of it at all, as you could just tell by my absolute bumbling on it.
Don't know what to tell you, man. It happens to the best of us. Old age is a harsh and unforgiving mistress.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to train in the way of the troop.
So did you successfully get the sign interaction thing working? Or is the jury still out there?
I even bought some wheat.
To clarify, you bought a sheaf of wheat?
Half a stack, yeah.
Is it a repeatable transaction, or...
If you had more wheat in there, though. Maybe I don't have you all the way to the ground. You should be all the way to the ground.
Would that work if you held onto the claim but made someone else manager?
I feel sick. I should not have eaten that Big Mac, even though it tasted really, really good.
I have not had takeaways since the quarantine. Even though we're back to alert level 3, I still haven't had any.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
As far as I can tell, all of those claims blocks are there.
Okay, so I can pull this.
I don't know if that's letting you place the carpet or not, because it's still showing me the stupid markers. I have to let it time out.
If you click on the marker, it should make it go away.
Like with something else?
Empty hand, anything.
Yeah. Converts it. Well, and it's so dense, like every square in here is a marker.
Yeah, but if you click on them, they should go away. Like clicking on them with an empty hand usually does for me.
Okay. So if you wanted to put your name on the shop up above, you can do that. And you should have access to the blocks that have those signs up top. Oh, it broke the wool though. So maybe, or the carpet. So if you just want to toss that, I'll put it up there when you put the sign back.
Digital, your mining level's just slightly higher than mine.
Just slightly?
Mm-hmm. By, like... By like
place the sign
5
right?
times.
That's fair. I've probably put in a little bit more time on the server.
Yeah, just a bit. Does it count every individual block you mine with, like, the power tool?
Yeah, I think it does.
You're saying it's not letting you place the sign back, Jimmy?
Okay, we have dirt in there. Couple berries down there. And this is... Okay, so we're gonna pull these out of here.
Hey, Digital, do you guys have, like, the jigsaw backward up there?
Do we have the what?
So, you know how a jigsaw is called a jigsaw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we have a jigsaw puzzle here where it's jigsaw but spelt backwards, so it's like wasgidge. And it's like the picture, the puzzle is not the picture on the front, it's what the people on the picture on the front can see. So you literally have no indication of what the puzzle's like gonna be. And so you just start slowly piecing it together, and then you like slowly start to see how it's forming. That's like this castle for me.
That's insane, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they're like 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, so it'll keep you busy all frickin' day.
More like all frickin' week.
I don't know, I've done a lot of jigsaw puzzles, but I don't know if I could do...
Yep.
A wasgidge.
Completely blind like that. Although
all you have to do is start from the corners and just work your way.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple that were as good as doing it blind, because it was like a solid blue puzzle, and just that's it. It is just the color blue.
Wow. That sounds harder, even
That's
because
been to one of the
like,
server shops.
have you seen the
Set up a
thing
couple
where like
basic things there.
the person like figures out that like this jigsaw company like just uses the same slicer for all of their puzzles, so they do like a picture of like a horse with like a train for a head.
Yeah, I saw that the other day actually, where someone's like, I figured out they use the same thing for all the things, and it's just like this horror show scene because the one I saw, it wasn't a train on a horse, it was a horse with a human for one leg and a flower or something where the other leg was supposed to be and something else for the head. Like, it was just a horror show of shit put together. Like, it wasn't particularly disturbing, but the combination of things they put together that it just was incongruous with each other was that's what made it disturbing for me.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you Snow, you need to get the fuck out of the way. Where's that little dude? Where are you, little golem? Are you over here?
He's joining the strike force. He's been treated too unfairly.
Did he jump off the cliff? There's a lot of snow down there. I feel like he might have gone down this way.
He realized working for you wasn't worth it.
Well, I mean, I'm not paying him, so that's fair. Oh, there he is. What are you
And
doing
he's
down
also
there?
being
Tarantulas can swim.
shot, so
What can swim?
Tarantulas.
Yes.
yeah, good stuff.
I did not know that.
Nightmare fuel, right there.
As if they weren't bad enough.
Alright, bees. I'm going to need you to observe the perimeter and maybe abide by it, if it's not too much to ask. I'd like to not build you out of your home for the night.
You're asking a hell of a lot of these mindless bees.
Dude, I am not. You missed it earlier. I swear to God, I put this fence down, and there was a bee over here just sitting here watching. I put the fence down, and then I put the gates in last, and he flew up to this gate, and he sat and waited. So I opened the gate, and he buzzed through the gate. He didn't even go over it. He buzzed through the gate, and then went about his business.
Well, that was one of the well-trained ones.
What?
You know,
Well, trained what? Buzz?
my bees is smart, yo.
Speaking of that, I found a couple Buzz boxes that have buzzes.
Good. It is important.
Yes.
And they're
It is
fairly
important
close.
to me that the species prevail.
Yes.
Okay, so this wall is going to come in that way.
I changed my Minecraft skin today.
Oh, what are you now?
Have you seen the thing that's like Sully's face on Mike Wazowski's body?
No.
No, I guess I will the next time you log in.
Exactly.
Okay, so this...
I'll just indulge in some more ice cream and then I'll join.
So is it boysenberry?
Mm-hmm.
Boysenberry Ripple. Get it
Mm-hmm.
right.
God. You don't even know me.
Some people, I know. Let's drop off this crap I don't need. I thought I had zombie flesh. No, maybe not.
Ah, yes, as compared to that skeleton flesh.
Well, as compared to the head of a dissenting player who needed to be murdered viciously and without regard for their well-being.
Sure.
Because that could be a thing.
Can it?
I say it can.
You could say a lot of things that wouldn't be true.
My spears have a durability left of 69. Can we sleep?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jimmy the Rat says it's time for us to sleep with, the fishes. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Hey, it's time to sleep with the fishes, eh?
I ain't no fool. I ain't going against Jimmy the Rat. No, my mama didn't raise no fools. I eat my gabagool. I do what I'm told. You know what I'm saying?
Typing iron ingot, my fingers like automatically typed half of wolf before I was like, wait, that's not what I'm typing.
Yeah, the stuff that you're trained to after a while. Uh-oh. I think I've typed that a few too many times.
Well, sometimes when you're like talking to someone, and then you end up like typing what they're saying to you.
Or you end up saying what you're trying to type.
Yeah.
It's like, ignore what I just said. I didn't mean to call you. I didn't mean to call you an envelope. Sorry. That's not at all.
I
Sorry,
do the opposite, where I type when I'm.
That's not at all what I was going for. Please, I did not call you an envelope on purpose.
I take high offense, and I will never forgive you.
Okay, so
I heard that chest open, and I'm like, can you open that chest?
You see, digital in New Zealand being called an antelope is the greatest insult that you could possibly call someone. So,
really, why is
that? Because it's made up.
Antelopes are real. They aren't made up. Oh, son of a bitch! Am I using the power?
Clever
tool?
boy.
I am using the power tool. God damn it! Power tool.
Right.
Stay out of my hot.
Even after saying that, I got a W after typing iron the second time.
Because you're a maniac.
Apparently. Alright, so I click this sign. $8 has been added to my account, and the diamond went away. $4. 80 cents. Okay, I can buy some gold or some iron ingots.
There we go.
And then I don't have enough funds to buy a diamond.
It's a tragedy. It really is, truly.
Wait, so does that mean I can make my store now, my emerald store?
It sounds like Wolf has things figured out.
Yeah, and I've got a basic server shop that deals in diamonds, gold, and iron to get people cash.
So they can trade in some resources to get some cash to interact with other stores.
Yeah, if people want cash instead of trading for items. Because right now, no one has any actual cash.
Yeah. It's like, how is people going to... It's like, oh, to get money, all you have to do is have money. And it's like, well, that's not going to work.
There we go.
All right. Where did this baked potato come from?
I told you, I brought baked
Jimmy's
potatoes.
Like, I have 50 cents.
I brought baked potatoes for everyone because, you know, you were doing a lot of things. Thought you might be hungry.
Oh, I must have been thinking too hard. I did not hear you.
Nope. I had to throw it at you twice because you were busy wandering around talking to yourself. I'm like, you're not holding still at all.
Sorry?
No, that's okay. It made it more entertaining for me because that way I knew you didn't know you got a potato out of the kettle. I know that tone when you start talking to yourself. I'm like, oh yeah, he's not going to remember this potato at all.
Why you gotta be like that?
It's so entertaining. Oh no. Well, that's lousy andesite. Why do I have andesite? Stupid andesite.
I have $80.50. No. Now.
Goodbye. Stones. Alright, well now I'm just gonna have to mug you and steal all your shit, yo. I'm gonna mug you for the $80 and especially the 50 cents.
Mm-hmm. You could buy so many, like,
sheaves of wheat.
Ice creams with that. Exactly.
I could buy all the wheat. All the sheaves of wheat.
Do you really want to, though?
I was like, it says you only have 50 cents. Oh, because you traded, you bought all the diamonds. He's like, I'll sell gold for diamonds.
Genius.
Okay, so a gold ingot, $4. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if we have to tweak any of these numbers at some point.
2.5 gold
Wait, what do you
ingots, give
wait?
him a diamond.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That sounds roughly equivalent. Oh, he thinks that's a hell of a deal. All right,
It is.
Jack the
I
price up.
gotta edit that sign.
I should have joined before the market crashed.
Before
I
we
have like
Get out of
14
the
gold.
water, you babe.
before we pull the rug out of the market, out from under the market.
Exactly.
Oh, can you? Well, you can reach the signs from this side.
Now Jimmy's depressed.
Well, it is the Roaring Twenties.
It's okay, you mug. Oh my god, we're in the 20s and a depression slump has hit us.
Yes,
It's
and a
as if,
pandemic, which is when the plague happened.
it's as if history repeats itself.
Yes.
Yeah, and the second wave of the Spanish flu killed a lot of people.
Not nearly enough.
So now we're gonna have Jimmy the Rat, and we're gonna have X Jimmy.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's gonna not be confusing at all, right?
No, not at all.
Hey, Potato Planet, can you go back to being Potato Planet?